Here we have the M1 Pro, and today we are at Blist Museum. So today I'm going to have a little ride to Ironbridge, which is about 3 miles away, and you're welcome to join me. Okay, so Blist, it's a Victorian town. It's based in Telford. It's been going since the 1970s, and it's a collection of buildings, items, artifacts from the Victorian era, and has all been moved into this museum site. There's parking and there's all the rest of it. It's quite a good site. It's very similar to Black Country Museum if you've ever been there. As you can see in Telford, we have a lot of museums. So we're going to go down now the Silken Way. So the Silken Way started his life as a railway line, and then in the 60s, 70s converted to a road and a footpath. You can still see some of the old bridges that used to go over the railway line. You've got a footpath here, and above that you've got the large tramway road that used to carry the line from the kilns. So the old M1, I've had it about 3 years. The second one I've had. This is the Pro, the last one we've had, an M1. Both good bikes. Never had any issues with them. I've done various upgrades to them, like the derailleur and the brakes, and the handlebars and the seat. It'd be nice if you could buy a bike which was all right, but for £1,000 you can't really moan. Don't do massive journeys. Probably most I do is about 12 miles on it, and she copes perfectly well with that. So we're going to go through the old railway bridge, which is now a footbridge, which, believe it or not, has something like an 8-foot water pipe underneath it to take the water from Telford down to the river. So anyway, you see the old buttresses on the right, and we'll have a quick nip down here. So the Silken Way, it's a long distance footpath, runs right from north to south of Telford, and then you can carry on going down to Bridgnorth, Bewdley, Kiddie. You go the fair old way, and it's nice because it's off the road, which is a nice thing about Telford. You can actually travel around the majority of Telford without going on any roads. So this is the incline bridge. You can see it's a funny shape. There's a railway line that runs on top of it, or tram line, whatever you want to call it. And it used to take the tugboats from the canal at the top right down to the River Severn, which is on our right, down a steep incline. God knows what would happen if one of them chain broke. Okay, we're just going to pop down the zigzag. I'm only nipping over here to show you the King's Bench. Oh, that's our King's Bench in Telford. All carved out of oak. Looks very nice. And it's in the orchard. Right, back to zigzag. Oh. A little bit slippy. Morning. So we're now down in Coalport. On our right, River Severn, which we're just going to nip over. Oh, and there's Coalport Canal. Nip over here. On our right is the Moors Tile Works. Again, another museum. As such, this is more of the Telford works. Was the old tile works. It's now full of makers, artists, workshops and shops. Nice cafe. So, just come past the Afternoon pub. Shouldn't we be on here? Sorry, disturbed your morning. Okay, so all this used to be woodland. They redid it to stabilise it. But they found these. I don't know if you can see them. Boilers. Oh, you can't really see them. I don't know if you can see them or not. Okay, so these are two old boilers that they found in the river, and they were used to stabilise them. There's one, two, there's three of them actually. Filled them with concrete, shoved them in the river to stop the landslides. Apparently there's a lot of landslides around here. Which being next to a river, I suppose, is normal. Okay. So this is the old porcelain factory, Jackfield Church on your right, and Craven, Dunhill and Co. Limited, Jackfield, Encaustic and Decorative Tile Works. Again, another museum. You can go around, got a whole floor with the history of the tile works in this area. There's a car park. And as you see, Jackfield Museum and campervans. Now we're coming down to the railway crossing. Apparently the widest gates in Britain. I don't know. They took them away a couple of years ago and restored them all. There used to be a signal up there, but they lost it. Shame. But anyway, you can see the gates. Oh, little doggy. Good morning, sir. Not bad. Okay. This is going to be a little bit muddy. Okay, so this is the footpath, bridleway, cycleway from Telford through Jackfield, and it will take us all the way down to Ironbridge. Enjoy the view. Morning. We'll come at dog walking hour. Morning. So obviously we say morning because it's morning and it's polite. Okay, so we've got the old railway bridges here. Railway ran along here, the road ran over the top. Not really overexciting, but it's a nice little walk in the summer. The river is to the right of us, and Ironbridge ahead. Okay, so we're now coming up to Ironbridge car park. Pay and display, I believe. There is actually free iron parking. There's a free car park in Ironbridge, but a lot of people use this one because it's more convenient. I suppose I'd rather pay, which is fine if that's what people want to do. How much is it? I don't know. I've never paid. Here you get the station. There's lots of old buildings around here. Quite a pleasant looking area. And where have we come? Okay. We've come down here, down the old zigzag, across the Memorial Bridge, past the boat, past the church, past the Tile Museum, Jackfield Craft Centre, yeah. Bedlam Furnaces. We actually was on this side of the river, and we're now up here in the car park. The path actually does carry on down here to the old power station, but it's not showing it on here. And then you've got the rest of the museums around the place. And if you look at this map, you'll see that we're right down in South Telford, which is down here. That's the centre of Telford, which is Telford Town Centre. So, yeah, not a bad little place to live. Oh, this is the toll house. Another museum. You can go in there and get some history of the place. And then we're coming over the actual Ironbridge, built in 1779, designed by Mr. Reynolds. Cast in the Coalbrookdale foundry, which is in Coalbrookdale, just down the road, by Abram Darby's company. Nice time to come to Ironbridge. You come in the day, it gets very, very crowded. You know, you can have a nose under the bridge if you want. Taking pictures. So this is the Ironbridge. What was that? Built in the 1700s. primarily to get stock from one side of the river to the other without using boats. 100 foot wide, heavy, all cast iron, using the old, what are they called, dowel joints? Yeah, nice little place. Okay, so when it was built, we've been through it. This area is also famous for coracles, and there used to be a chap that used to build them. On this place. Now this place is here. This is the old coracle shed. Not a lot of history. Now the old coracle shed to the new coracle shed. That's the writing on there, but it doesn't actually tell you who the guy was. Unesty, the last of the working coracle man in the fascinating shed in its heyday. Oh, there he is, Unesty, that's his name. Okay, fair enough. Ideally you want to go down to Coaldale and go to, there's a cafe there, I can't remember what it's called, Greenwood Trust, that's it. Is it Greenwood Trust? Anyway, around there you'll find another shed. On bloody gear. Okay, so anyway, there's Ironbridge, there's pubs, there's cafes, there's gift shops, various things. Okay, so the reason for coming down here was actually to pop down to Dale End Park and see if the World War exhibition is still on. I don't know if it is. I dare say we'll find out. So every year they do a World War II exhibition, show, fair, I don't know what you'd call it. But they get tanks and planes and boats and things, and do a bit of a 12 bit of a weekend, World War II weekend. Wait, I see this still on. So the River Severn now is on our left. Longest river in Britain apparently. Didn't know that. Malthouse does very good meals. So like I said, come down in the week or in the weekend, in this afternoon if it's a nice day. Very busy place, but people enjoy it. There's the old warehouse, another museum, Museum of the Gorge. It's got some nice displays in there. And then you turn right at this island and all the Coalbrook Dales. Up there, there's the Museum of the Iron, Ingenuity, all that sort of stuff. Dale houses. Okay, so this is Dale End Park. Again, there's parking on Dale End Park, obviously. I don't know how much it is. Okay. So if it was still here, what would be in here? Well, whatever it was, it's gone. You can see the vehicle tracks. Yeah, definitely gone. All that's left is the bins. Not going to see the World War II exhibition then. Okay. One simple ride on my bike. Look at the state of it. Absolutely filthy. Bent me chain ring somehow. There, look. Nuisance. Probably coming down that bridge. Filthy. Absolutely filthy. It's a good bike. It's just heavy.